welcome to Reviews with Love Christmas edition. So let's get right into the Hallmark movie, 8 Gifts of Hanukkah. Alright, this one's got Inbar Lavie playing Sarah and Jake Epstein playing Daniel. And first of all, yes, Jake Epstein. I thought this was so strange. While I was watching the movie, I was like, his voice sounds familiar, but there's absolutely no way it's him. Because I literally just watched a Lifetime Christmas movie called The Christmas Village Romance with Jake Epstein in it. And I was like, there's no way. So when I looked up the name of this person in the Hallmark movie, I was like, oh my gosh, it's him. I was right. His voice, he's got this distinct voice, and I picked up on it, but I was like, there's no way. So now this lets me know there's no like contractual like binding you to just one network for a Christmas movie or anything like that, especially between Lifetime and Hallmark. So keep a lookout. Very soon you will see me on both networks. Yeah. So yeah, it was him, and well, I loved this one too. So great job, Jake. You're doing really well. Proud of you. Don't know you. Proud of you. But yes, so this one, it's Sarah, and she is, I'm not sure if you call it is it like an event planner of some sort? At least that's what I think she is. But she, just a couple months ago, she broke it off with her ex-boyfriend, and he's a lawyer, I believe, but he was always too busy for her, or she just felt like she was never first in his life, or at least comes as a priority in his life. You know, it was either work or something else or something else. Something always come up, and she was never a priority in his life, and she just didn't like that. So a couple months gone by, she started dating again. She was doing online dating, and she managed to have met one guy online dating who happens to be a chef, I believe, a known chef. He's on television and everything. Who else? There's another person that used to just come in to get glasses, but really he wanted to ask her out, and he ended up asking her out. Oh, by the way, she's an optometrist, I believe. Eye doctor, that's what that is. Yeah, optometrist, I believe that is. So, that's what she does for a living. No, so why did I think she was an event planner? No, anyways. Oh, because she was planning out some events, but she's really an optometrist. Alright, got that. Sorry. So yeah, so she's got like 3 guys vying for her hand, you know, to date her and everything. So she's dating each of them. And then her ex, Paul, that she left, wants her back, or whatever the case is, but she's not really feeling that because she's spent all this time getting over him, and he's trying to get back into the picture. She's not up for that. Daniel, played by Jake. Daniel is I'm not sure if you call it a construction worker, architect, but he builds things, and they've known each other since they were kids, like really tiny kids. So he's pretty much part of the family. He's best friends with her older brother. So yeah. So they're really close. They're considered best friends with each other too, and he knows a lot about her, she knows a lot about him, and they have this great connection. So pretty much at some point, Sarah starts getting gifts. There's 8 nights of Hanukkah. So the first night she got like flowers, second night she got chocolates, third night she got a picture frame, and it goes on and on. And this is going for 8 nights, but it's mystery person. You don't know who it's from, but of course I knew who it was from. I thought it was pretty obvious from the get-go, but yeah. But supposedly, let's play with the illusion of I didn't know. But yeah, so this mystery person, and all the time she's trying to figure out which of the guys that she's dating currently could be sending her all these different gifts with these notes, and so sentimental and very, like, they really know her and really pay attention to detail about her. So really, that's about the premise of that one. I'm trying to think if there's anything. But yeah, other than that, but I loved it. The chemistry, amazing, as usual. As I mentioned, Jake, he was just in when I watched the other night, and I thought that was fantastic romance. And this one, once again, I thought was really good. So they're definitely Bershert. I think that's how you say it, but it supposedly means meant to be. So definitely Jake is very good at being meant to be with his co-stars, because he's doing a wonderful job. So good job. All right, yeah. Oh, part I really loved about it. One, I love that they sing in this. Just for, it's not like a musical or anything. Don't worry. They just do this song. I think it's in Hebrew. And it's for Hanukkah and stuff like that. So, which was really beautiful, and they have a beautiful voice if it really was them singing. But it sounded like it was their voice. Like, you know how sometimes you could pick up on, oh yeah, that's that person. It sounded like it was their voice. Also, their supposed song in this, like, of Sarah and Daniel. This was a song in this. I really love that song. So you should definitely watch this to know the song. But I definitely love that song. Romantic, very, very romantic. But alright, another part I really liked about this, which I thought was like, oh, you got me here. And I definitely heard this from somewhere else, but at some point Daniel says this about Sarah to his own friend. He says, Sarah is not someone you date. She's someone you end up with. And I was like, heck yeah! Like, how amazing is that? So ladies and gentlemen, remember this, okay? You're not the person someone dates. You're the person someone ends up with. And they are surely to be blessed for it, okay? So always remember that. Yeah, because I remember it. And I just thought, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. But I know I've heard that somewhere before too, but it's always nice to hear, especially if they're talking about it, right? So yeah, there was a blow up in this one as well. Okay, the first part of the blow up, I thought I could see both sides of it. So she's been receiving these gifts and everything, and obviously not figuring out the correct person that's been sending it to her. And at some point, the guy that has been sending it kind of flips out on her. It's like, how can you think it was this person? And you really think this person would have really thought about these details, all this da-da-da-da-da. And then Sarah goes, well, what? I didn't know, and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, to her defense, well, yeah, she has been your best friend. You can figure this Daniel. Like, she has been your best friend since she was a kid. You were her brother's friend, and so for all she knows, you've only ever seen her as like a sister, or like, yeah, they were best friends or whatever. But you've ever seen her just like your best friend's younger sister, who happens to be your best friend now. But so it's not her fault that she didn't pick up on the fact that you love her and all this stuff. So, but at the same time, I mean, no, I don't think there's the same time. It's just no, how sometimes you like someone, and because you really like that person, you get confused about whether or not they might like you, even though you feel like you're getting hints and something is clicking that, oh gosh, I feel like they like me, but I'm not too sure. You know how it's always someone that you happen to like, but when it's someone you're not into, you're kind of like, oh gosh, I know they like me, or I really hope they don't like me. Like that, you're like, that's easy to pick up on. So I can perfectly understand in her case that why she probably would not have considered he was the person sending her all these things, because he had never indicated to her once that he had some sort of feelings or even flirting with her in some way. And I don't know, maybe she just kept missing it because she just always thought he probably saw her as just, you know, he's her best friend, but at the same time, that's, you know, his friend's sister. So that's my defense to her defense. So yeah, that was the only thing about the blow up, but you know, always turns out really well. So that's this one, 8 Gifts of Hanukkah. Absolutely loved it as well. Jake, keep doing a good job. You've just awakened me to know that I could also do a Lifetime Hallmark Christmas movie at the same time. Well, the same year, literally was back to back, which is great, like days, like saw you yesterday and I seen you today. Alright, but check this out for yourselves. Hallmark movie. Trying to see if there's anything else detail. No, not really. Just greatness. Greatness, yeah. Look that up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like this video, check out the others, and thank you again for listening. Till next time, God bless. Later.